great Saturday night. Hope y'all doing good out there. Oh man, what a day. I slept in nice, decent enough. And we ate probably some of the biggest meal I've had in a while. Oh, God, I'm so stuffed still. So I'm feeling lethargic right now, but I'll make it. We'll make it. Hope y'all doing out there. And thanks so much for hanging out with us on Saturday. Appreciate it. Dred in the house. What's up, Dred? Doing good, brother. How about you, man? Yeah, you know right. Enjoying that day off. Oh my gosh. It's like every week. As soon as Monday, it's like I can't wait till Saturday. I like my sleep. Jake is on a roll. Three streams in a row, man. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, my man. Real Pro, how you doing, brother? James in the house. Donald, how you doing, buddy? Real Pro says, YouTube's bugging out like crazy. Didn't let him join for that. That's weird, man. Very strange. Well, I'm glad to see you're here nonetheless. James, so far so good. I love my weekends. It's like the only time I kind of get to relax. You know, at least I can sleep in, do things naturally, wake up, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I'm not mad at Saturday and Sundays. That's for sure. James knows every day above ground is a blessing. That is right, sir. That is right. B. Ryan, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. Eric Roy, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Real Pro said he was in the chat earlier. I almost jumped out of the seat when I saw him. Dang, there you go, buddy. Join it up. Chris Smith, thank you very much, man. B. Ryan said, how on earth can you play guitar like that? Hey, man, that's like 30 years of work, my friend. Actually, it really took me 2 years to get pretty good, but yeah, it took a good 2 years of work and then a lifetime of practicing, man. Les Peter, what's up, buddy? Close. This is a Jackson Dinky reverse professional. Yeah, you're close. Mike, thanks for the super chat, brother. Thank you so much, dude. Well, honestly, I have really no idea what we're playing tonight, so I see Jake's in the house. I'm gonna do Murder Hornets for him anyway. I mostly feel warmed up. I do have a Spark. I remixed Spark today, so I did do something productively for music. So the song called Spark is a remix. It's sounding hotter than ever. But we'll get to that. I promise you that. But I know Jake's here. He likes Murder Hornets. I'm gonna rip that up, and we're gonna get warmed up real fast on this one. So thanks everyone for hanging out. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Murder Hornets right there. Hope you enjoyed it. That's a fun one to play. Man, what is this one? I gotta find stuff to play. We're probably gonna play some old weird stuff. So, but hey, I want to thank everyone for hanging out. Truly appreciate you out there. Les, thank you so much, man. Miyagi in the house, thank you, buddy. Real pro. He said Murder Hornets was sick, man. I hope it was a little better than tonight. Donald James, thank you, buddy. Me Ryan says play some Satriani. I don't know anybody. There's a pinned comment here, my friend. It says I play 100% original songs. I never wrote any Satriani songs, so we do appreciate you, buddy. If you don't like it around here, it's fine. I'm totally understandable. There could be someone out there playing Joe Satriani for it, but it ain't me. Thank you, dude. Miyagi, thanks, brother. Very cool, Les. Thank you so much for subscribing. Anyone else that hasn't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Be like Les here. Thank you, buddy. Nathan DeLeon, thank you. Thanks, me, Ryan. Appreciate that. Dougal McDongle, he said, what am I doing with life? I don't. What are you doing with your life? You're sitting here watching me. Go practice. Go do something productive. You never know, man. Find what you like to do and do it more often, and you never know where it's going to take you, buddy. I promise you that. Dalen Reed, how you doing out there? Thanks, Les. Scott Baker, how you doing, buddy? Francisco Molina says, good heavens, he's on top. Thank you. What language you got here? Muchas gracias, amigo. Robert DeSalvo. What's up, Rob? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, how you been, man? It's been a minute. Hope you're doing great out there in Brooklyn tonight. Jake said, thank you. Rick with the super chat. You'll never get tired. He wants Murder Hornets play at his funeral. I'll be there, brother. You let me. Oh, somebody better let me know. Val, what's up, homie? Good to see you. Les said he's sitting there with a big smile on his face. You can play in circles around people. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, I'm an old man. People don't know how I'm just an old man having fun out here. I had a little time of fame back in the early 2000s. Toured the world, been on like 11 albums, but no one only so many people remember those anymore. But that's how we do now. We're here having fun. Thank you, Real Pro. Donald said he ordered some mermaid shakes. What's mermaid shakes? Wait, the mermaid? I know there's like some unicorn shakes or something. What do you call them? Yeah, even Mike B's talking about mermaid shakes. Oh, he's talking about some protein. Okay. Thank you, Les. Thank you. Joy says he's here to learn technique and listen to jams. I appreciate that. Jim Dartusos, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Who said, you know any Rick Renstrom? I think I do. Dow said, find what you like to do exactly, but sometimes you got to exert some effort. That's even truer. Donald added on to that one. That's what's up, man. Yep. James Waldo said, how about this one? Gotta love that, man. Val, he said, oh, there you go. Raul, he said, do I like Raul Seixas? I've never heard of Raul Seixas, man. Don said, ask Val about mermaid shakes. All right. Is that in his new, we saw Val's thumbnail for a new video. I didn't get to watch it yet. So if that's in there, I gotta go check that out. What is this song? Let me see what this is. I think I know what it is. That's a weird song. I don't even know. I just clicked on it and I kind of remembered it. But yeah, it's a cool little jam right there. Hope you enjoyed it. What do I want to do? I want to do 11:16. We'll do a little ballad next. Just something slower, really. But I hope you're enjoying the show. And thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate you out there. Where we leave off, yo? Jim knows we shredding. Real proud. I'm not running any amps per se. I mean, I'll show you. I never doesn't matter to me to show you. I use a plugin. It's called Amplitude 5 Max version 2. And I'll explain it to anyone that cares and wants to know. But real pro, this is what I use, buddy. This is a Amplitude 5 Max version 2. This is a plugin. This amplifier here is called the JH Gold, which is a model of Jimi Hendrix's JTM 45 Plexi amp. So very, very simple setup, powerful sound. From there, buddy, I just use a 10-band EQ. This is a copy of the MXR MS108. And this is a copy of the MXR Distortion Plus. This is a distortion pedal all cranked up to the max. This thing in the middle here is just the gate, so it doesn't sound like that. And then we got some classic cabinets. My preference is the JCM 800 style cabinets with the GT 1275C Celestians. That's what we have in here. And that, my friend, is it. Very simple. When I'm playing live for like real, I use Marshall JCM 2000 DSL 100s and JCM 800 cabinets. Hopefully that you like that. James says sing like John. That's impossible. I've only seen a couple people out there that can do John's voice, man. Besides John, of course. Jake says, check out Rick's Sweet Party. I don't even know if does that thing still even work? Hey, what's up with that, man? I don't even know if it still works anymore. Okay, it still works. I have to contact them. My contract or something ran out. I got to get that renewed or something. But it's all good. There's some stuff on there for you. Mike B wants to hear Requiem and or 02. Well, we got nothing else planned, Mike, so I'll do both, bro. I know we got to do Shadows. I have C0201 already listed on here. And he wants Requiem, so we'll rock out Requiem. Okay, no problem. Got it written down. There you go. He said Fuchsia is on fire. That's how we do it. Cooper Mercer, man, thank you so much, buddy. Pay, man, how you doing, bro? Hoof in the house. He say love that one. Thank you, Hoof. Pay, man, much love to you, brother. Musical Mask, what's up, homie? Good to see you. I'm doing real good. How about you, buddy? Great to see you. Lodia Singson, she said, that's tough. That's what's up, Lodia. Thank you so much. Certainly do appreciate that. Very kind of you. Jake says, hit the like button and sub if you haven't. That's right. Joey's grooving it up to that. That's an interesting song. I haven't played it in a while. I'm probably going to be playing like Wheel of Click on whatever. I'm just going to click on any song here and see what happens. At least, unless there's a request of something that I have. Oof, I like the drums on that one. Yeah, buddy. Wait to hear the drums for Spark now, man. They're pumping hard. They're pumping it up. There you go, Joey. He said he liked the syncopation. Thank you so much. I kind of didn't remember. There was actually a key change and I was doing it all wrong, but yeah, it made it sound all right. Joey said, Real Pro said he might try and run a cover of one of my songs and he's slightly afraid of my budget. Hey, give it a try, buddy. Hey, I don't mind, man. Well, a lot of people have tried, and it's an honor for me just to hear you try it, man. I'm not gonna lie, these songs aren't easy. My songs are not easy, but they're not hard either. But you have to have you have to know what you're doing a little bit. But there's a lot of people that can do them, so I give them credit, and it honors me. It's very flattering, honestly. I promise you that. Good to see you too, Musical Mask, man. Hope you're doing good out there. Oof, thank you, Pay, man. Thank you, Musical Mask. Thanks for those jewels, bud. You're welcome, Pay, man. Mike B's feeling that. Val knows we got the magic. That's right. Looks like we got a Russian name there. Spasibo to you. Karmic's in the house. He says, good to see you. Been on holiday with the wife. No problem. He went to Italy. Ooh, lovely. He got back on Thursday. Went to the Cure concert. That's amazing, dude. I hope you had a great time out there, bro. I was wondering, I haven't seen Karmic in a while, but man, that makes sense. Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. If I could go to Italy right now and hang out, I would immediately. Trust me. Tony from Philly, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Real says, do you post backing tracks? There are some backing track stuff on my membership page. So you're a member, so you should be able to find those. It's usually just the like sections, so you can copy and paste them to your liking. But I'll talk about Heartfall. Yeah, absolutely, bud. I'm totally down for some Heartfall tonight. All right, it is written. Let it be written. Steve's in the house. He's hooked up in the truck. He's ready to go. All right, Steve. What was I supposed to play for? I was supposed to play something for you last night, Steve. Let me know what it was. He wants Speeder. Okay, I got it. You know we got that covered, brother. Let me write that down. Speeder it is. This is getting weird here. Okay. Rafael Cristotomo from Brazil. Boa noche, amigo. That's right. Donald plays several of my songs. There's no way I'm playing most of them. And nothing wrong with that, man. There's nothing wrong with that. You play over them and you learn things. You find new things out, and that's what's cool about it. And then there's several things I've heard you do that are pretty spot on. So it's all about having fun with it, man. Pasinkin, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I'm doing pretty good out there. I'm doing pretty good. Okay. All right. Those who want me to play, I promise you I'll be playing momentarily. There you go. There you go. Mishydration, have you drink water? I drink water every single day. Mishydration, yeah. I drink water more than anything, to be honest. I drink a little bit of soda during the streams here. Drink a little soda after my lunch or dinner. But other than that, it's water, water, water. Robert, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. All right, well, I guess we're gonna kick into all these jams, yo. And then we'll see. We'll play roulette with these others. But Shadows is first, that's for sure. Actually, I was gonna do this one. I'm gonna screw it. I'm gonna move on. We're gonna do Shadows next. We got a lot of time to cover here, so we're gonna crank them up. But yo, this is called Shadows right here. All right, that's called Shadows right there. That is a cranker. That's a fun one to play. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We truly appreciate it. Okay, that's out of the way. What else we got here? 0201. All right, so we got some banger requests right here. 0201, Heartfall, Requiem. Let's do Jake hasn't heard Heartfall. I'm pretty sure he hasn't heard Heartfall, so we'll do Heartfall next. We'll keep going with the Egyptian theme here. But everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. We truly appreciate it. Where did we leave off, man? Goodness gracious. Okay, around here. Karen Fuhrman. Hello. Past Sync, and thanks for the Jules, brother. Raphael, thank you so much. All right, those are comments I missed earlier. Who knows about that, man? Dio Martha from Panama. Wonderful to see you. Hello. Thank you, Miss Hydration. Gotta have it. John in the house. What's up, John? Long time no see, buddy. He knows the wicked are restless. It's pretty cool, yeah. So, I said a couple of years ago, I did a tribute cover of David Chastain band's The Wicked Are Restless, which was very cool. Got a good old friend of mine, Steven Elder, played bass on it. We got a lovely singer from Mexico named Susia Scarlett, who sounds so much like Leather Leone, which is amazing. Who else played on it? I played on it too, that's right. Bill Hall's an old friend of mine too from Ohio that did some solos, guest solos, and then Omar was the drummer, which is pretty cool. But David Chastain himself posted the video the other day. He's doing a little thing, so he posted everywhere, so that's really cool. So if you haven't checked out the Wicked or Restless video on my channel, be sure to do so. It's good to see you, John. I hope you're okay out there, buddy. Joseph in the house, thank you, bro. Thank you, Hoof. Hoof's like, this song, dang. That's right, man. That's a cool tune. I like that one. Thank you. Mike B's feeling it. There you go. A friend from Russia, he says Dan Tiva. That's how you do it, man. Almost like Dan Tuween, but Dan Tiva. I got it. Joe Timmons, what's up, buddy? He's back. Good to see you. Oh, no, he said his daughter had emergency surgery. Oh, my goodness, but everything's fine. Dude, God bless that, man. Thank you, Joe, for letting me know, man. I'm so sorry to hear about that. I'm so glad everything's fine, too, man. And it's great to see you tonight, man. I hope everything continues to be fine. We love to see that. Thank you, Hoof. Carby said he got dragged along in the Cure concert yesterday. Not really his thing, but he respects him as musicians. That's cool, yeah. I mean, they weren't a terrible band or anything. I wasn't into them either. They had a couple cool songs. You know, like, yeah, that's cool. Not bad. But not my vibe either. But, you know, if I was dragged to it, I'd probably have to live with it. I don't know, smooth like butter, or smooth as butter, sweet like cake, graceful like an eagle. There you go. That sounds like something like a Muhammad Ali vibe there. Real Pro asks, well, what's your favorite scales to use? And okay, yeah, sure. So I utilize all the modes in a sense, but my go-to stuff is the Aeolian, Dorian, and Phrygian. That's my go-to. I'd say out of all 7, those are my 3 that I use the most. Yeah. My favorite key is probably G minor. I really like G minor a lot. Joe says, what do we got in the pick of the thunder? Oh yeah, dude, this is the aftermath of the asteroid right there, man. This is basically my album cover come to life on the screen here, which is pretty wild. Edison, how you doing, buddy? Thank you so much. Muchas gracias, amigo. Corey, man, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, dude. Chris Arsenault in the house. How you doing, brother? Great to see. Mad K6 said bass guitar run. I don't own any bass guitars, no. I'm a guitar player, so I have all guitars. I really don't need a bass. I use keyboard or MIDI bass. But if you want to send me a bass, bro, hook me up, man. I certainly. I don't have room for it, but I'll find room. If someone would like to send me a bass to play, I wouldn't be mad at it. I know how to play it, that's for sure. Ruby Raven, how you doing? Great to see you. And hello. Jackson says, can you do the starting tune of better? I don't know it. No, I love Bob Odenkirk, but I never actually watched that show too much. Joe thought Shadows was awesome. He said, I love it right home here in Vegas. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I could probably play the Shadows at what's the one kind of Egyptian themed hotel down there? Forgot. The Luxor. I could play that at the Luxor. All right, Corey said he's going to be in now. We're going to play Heartfall next, Corey, so hopefully you get to hear it. Shade's looking forward to hearing a Spark. Yeah, it's pumping, dude. It's pumping. It's sounding really good, really good. I'm looking forward to trying it out. Floyd, what's up, bro? John, Dave's really cool, man. Yeah, I never got to meet him in my life. You know, I saw him play like 88, 89 in Cincinnati at Bogarts. But I never got to meet him or anything like that. And I've you know, if you're from Ohio, you know about David Chastain. So I've always been a fan, and he's an amazing player. So, but yeah, I've always wanted to do a cover of that song, you know, for a long, long time. And I was like, you know, let me just set it up. It was a very time-consuming to put together. It was costly as well. It was put together, but it's worth it, you know. It was something. It was fun to do, you know, realistically. I had a lot of fun doing it. Mike B, thanks for the super chat, bro. Corey said, Ricky, sure, Wicked and Rust is not. It could be. It could be. Ronnie L. Alves, man, he says, Scorpions, Uli. The only one I have on tap, my friend, is the Sales of Charon. If you're interested in that, I can certainly play that for you, Ronnie. Or is it Roniel? Roniel Alves. I think I had it wrong. Thank you. Roniel, I got it. Mike in the house, what's up, buddy? Roniel's from Brazil. Muito obrigado, amigo. John said he'd been in survival mode the past few months, but God's a provider. And I can say, that's true, brother. God will take care of you, bro. I hope you'll keep okay out there, man. Don said Fridge is one of the ones he needs to internalize. All the modes understand. Nice. Yeah, Phrygian's fun, man. Phrygian's fun. Eggy's ready to play. You got it, brother. We're going to crank it up real nice for you here. Luigi said, have I ever played technical difficulty? No, a little bit. I heard it. I've never tried learning I never tried to learn it, but I've heard it a million times. I've heard it a bunch. Great tune. There you go, Hoof. He knows what's up. Howard talking about Al Di Meola. Oh, dude, yeah. I love Al. Al's in my top 5 of all my heroes, bro. That's for sure. Don Mars, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Shane, how you doing, my brother? Good to see you tonight, too, man. Hope you're doing great out there. All right, I think I got all the comments. Heartfall it is, yo. All right, this is a brand newer song called Heartfall. Let's crank it up. right, that's called Heartfall right there, y'all. Hope you enjoyed it. That is a fun one. All right, let's see, moving that. Everybody, I want to thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I truly appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We'd love to see it. We're getting super close to 89,000 subscribers. I cannot believe it. But I want to thank each and everyone that does subscribe to me, has subscribed to me, is subscribing to me. I really appreciate all your support out there. We truly do. All right, where we go off with here? NFT, what's up, buddy? Thank you so much. Yeah, man, looking good tonight, bro. Did I even do it? I didn't even do a goal today. I think I forgot. I totally forgot to do a goal. I learned something new about goals on here. You have to start it at the beginning of the show because it's got like a timer on it. So I used to like start it like, to set the goal like early in the day and be like, oh yeah, and then I'd be like, why is the goal not working? Anyway, Real Price says people do realize that Rick talking every damn message is a great thing. You can understand wanting to hear more of his kick-ass. I feel you. It's like a double-edged sword, as they call pro gamer. Some people love to hear me talk and talk back, and other people want to hear me play. It's like weird. I mean, I'm gonna have to start like that's why I need Real Rick to be here, because I can play the guitar and he can do the talking. I don't think you know who Real Rick is. It's an inside joke. Down those sales of Karen. That's what's up, man. We might pull it off. Don Mars, thank you, buddy. L Sus L here. What's up, man? Hey, Ardor said the algorithm bros. I love it, man. Muchas gracias, amigo y algoritmo. Benjamin Beauchamp, he knows we cooking. Ardor, muchas gracias de maquina. That's right. Jake said this is new. Yes, sir. It's a newer one. I knew you haven't heard that one. Don Melted Times 2. That's how you do it. Thank you, Hoof. Shane says, wonder why this guitar. I've been playing this one all week, honestly. This is my favorite guitar, to be honest. I love this particular one. And the way I have my guitars, like, strewn around the house, all set up, this is, like, the most non-laziest one to grab. Corey says a cooker down in Texas, 107. Oh, man, that's hotter than us. Bro is hotter than us over there, man. Yeah, it was like 101 in my car today. John said Riot performed oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, that's a great one, too, yeah. You are correct, John. Yes, your memory serves very correct. Yes. I think that's the only cover of Race with the Devil, like true cover out there, which is super cool, man. Yeah, that was Riot back in the day with who was that? Ron and Bobby Jarzambek. Or was it? I know Bobby was in on that one. I think Ron might have been on it too. Don said Rick throwing some 7 herbs of spice into that one. That's how we do, man. Carmen said he misses regular guitar, a regular fix are incredible. I appreciate that, buddy. Don, thanks for the jewels. Jake said he loved the slower melodic stuff. It's like a nice channel. Yeah, I've been writing a lot of that. I'm gonna try and knock out a bunch of crazy new ones here because there's some I don't even remember how to play. It's like that. It's like that. Daniel Roshot, man, thank you for the jewels. Joey's feeling the emotions. I love it. I love it. Shane said even Rick slow stuff. I know. Mike, thanks for the super chat, bro. Corey said, oh, there you go. John said Rick want to get his chef apron. I know. Real pro. Star is our moderator here. She is the head moderator, chief CEO of Rick Renstrom Industries as well. Carmic's been a member for 3 months. We love to see it, brother. Thank you so much for this continued support. We got a friend from Russia there. Spasibo. Thank you, Don. Val wants a real Rick clip. I gotta find them, man. The only one I have is the newest one. All right, NFC saw the goals. Yeah, I forgot to turn it on. I forgot to. Who said we call Rick Butter? You don't roll. That's right, brother. You can sop me out with a biscuit too, Rick Biscuit. Of course, Rick, in my opinion, that's why I have a strong fan base because of interaction. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've always been, I love to interact with people. Like I've told the story. Every time I went on tour, after the show, you do autograph signings or before and after. I would wait till the last person left. I'd wait till no one was there. And people would talk to me there was one guy, man, dude talked to me the whole time. I'm like signing autographs, this dude kept talking. I was like, that's cool, man. But it's all good to me. It's all good to me. Star said I think Star is what he said. He did? Oh, I don't even know. All I thought it said, I don't know what star is. I don't know. Donald Jane's, oh, you know the Queen's always hanging around here. That's right, Jake. Yeah, I just work here. I just work here. All right, what we got next here? We're gonna crank up. We'll do Speeder next. Yeah, Speeder. All right, we'll do Speeder here. Steve's ready to rock some Speeder, that's for sure. All right, if you haven't heard this song before, be careful. This is a very fast and furious song. Make sure you buckle up. Don't be driving. Don't ride your bike or skateboard while you're listening to this song. You could hurt yourself, and I won't be liable, all right? But be safe out there listening. Here's a Speeder. that speeder right there, y'all. That was a good cut. You know when I hit the harmonic at the one end of this run, that's you know it's a good one. That harmonic's like so hard to catch that it's just a barrage of 30 seconds and hit this one harmonic. That's a crazy tune right there. All right, we got that covered, y'all. Let us move into Spark territory. We are an hour into this show. I'm fully warmed up and all cylinders are burning up. So let's hear the new version of Spark here. We'll get that ready to roll here. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. We truly appreciate it. If you're new to the channel and you're enjoying the show, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We'd love to see that. Anyway, where we leave off with here? Try and rip them up here. Okay, all right, around here. Don said, what was the Pharaoh's wife's name? Pharaoh S. I don't know. That's a good question. That sounded like a question for Google, because I don't know. I don't know that one. All right, Real Pro, he sent star for, there you go, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Mike B knows that speeder. Alex Pereira da Silva, man, boy, good evening to you, buddy. Bo Daly, hello. John knows that speeder. Stardust knows it. Karmic says, behind every great man, it's true. Yo, y'all need to thank Stardust more, because, if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't even been doing this at all. I was like, we were during COVID, I was like, it's like nothing to do, and I'm watching all these guitar players that I know, friends of mine and new people that I'm seeing, like, all, like, blowing up on YouTube. I'm like, dang, that should be, why am I not doing it? She's like, why don't you go do it? I'm like, I don't know. She's like, just do it. Try it out, like, all right. And there we are. Here we are. So everybody thanks Stardust for that, because, man, I might as well still be on the couch playing video games if it wasn't for that. Jake knows that speeder. JX McDuffin Shooter, thanks, bro. Appreciate that very much, man. Carmix knows it. John knows. Hey, that's right. Real Pro says the skill it takes to be as good as so. I feel you, man. I think guitar players in themselves are usually underappreciated, in some ways, but that's how we do it. We do it for the love, You play guitar for the love of it, and if something great happens to you, then awesome. If it doesn't, hey, man, at least you had fun doing it, hopefully. Yo, Beretta, thanks, bro. Hoof knows how we do. Mike, thank you, man. He's melting over there. Jake says speeder will always be a top 5 Rick Renstrom track. Thank you. That's a big cut. That's a big cut right there for sure. And I'll just a song off the cutting room floor on my hard drive. Can you believe that? Sixto, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Hoof, thank you, Steve. EU Gustavo, man, he knows that speed. Real Pro, so I look up to Rick so much, he's 10 times better than me, and I spend 4 hours a day minimum practicing. And that's what's been the last 2 or 3 years. The best of all, he makes great music. Thank you so much, buddy. It takes some time, and it really just depends what you're practicing. If you want to learn how to play shredding stuff, you need to be practicing shredding stuff. And if you didn't know, Real Pro, I do have a Discord, and I've got a plethora of exercises and lessons on there that you can work into your repertoire and practice to get faster and faster. I promise you. Thank you, Donald. Corey's knows speeder 2 in a row. There you go. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate you, bro. Jake said, Rick, that was a 10 out of 10 speeder play. I know. I thought I wasn't fully warmed up either, but I played so late last night. I still had a little warmth in me. Bruh 046, what's up, dude? Billy Yazell, man. What's up with you, dude? Donald said, we know how valuable started. That's the truth. That's the truth right there. John said, starts the ink to Rick's fortuitousness. That's right. Juji, what's up? She got her from wrestling. How'd that go? Awesome. I love to hear it. I hope you had a great time. Vladdy Shavri. I don't know that one, dude. I mean, I know the song, but I don't know how to play it. The only one I know is Psychosocial, which is my favorite one. Yeah, Real Pro. Yeah. I got a Discord, man. There's a whole lessons and learning section. Everything's pinned, so make sure you go to the lessons and learning, go to the pinned comments, because those are all the ones that have all the lessons. And usually adding more and more every week. I try to. Sigmund Bayor, what's up, brother? Great to see you. All right, we're gonna crank out the Spark 2026 version. All right, this is definitely remixed fully from the ground up. There's no rhythm guitar in it. I should have had rhythm guitar to it someday, but yeah, everything else is remixed from the ground up. It sounded real heavy duty now. Widened out a little bit. A little more space going on here. But yo, this is called Spark, everybody. Check it out. Ooh, yeah, that's crazy. That sounds really pumping though. The bass drum, the whole drum set, the bass with the drums. Much better, man, much better. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Next up on the list, we got 020, which is another remixed song of recent. So Crank, get that ready to go. But everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. I truly appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'd love to see that. Anyway, where did we leave off with? All right, right around here, right around here. All right, I remember Sigma Mayor. There you go. Dude, you said that's the best fun time for $10. That's what's up. Love it. Let's see. Jake said, Rick Renstrom, I found you when you had 700 subs. Whenever the sub count slows down to zoom out. And remember, I know, bro. I know. It's crazy, bro. And it's been slow for a while, man. Like, I don't know, maybe a month or so. Or longer. I don't remember. But it's okay, you know, like I said, I've had to change, you know, I have to change my mentality a lot of times, you know. When things go good, things feel good, you know, but when things start going not as well as they used to be, you have to change your mindset. And I had to do that. I turned off all the numbers. I don't look at any numbers. I don't know how many people are watching. I don't know how many people are in the chat. I don't know how many views I have. I just play like I did, you know, and I don't let that stuff drive me. I let you guys out there drive me. So thank you for everyone that continues to come to these streams, because that's the motivation for me. That's a huge motivation for me, you know, to know there's so many people like yourselves out there that enjoy what I do. So it means a lot to me, and I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. Absolutely. Mike with a super chat, brother. Thank you so much, man. Man. Who said from 790? I know, bro. I mean, when I started, I had zero. I had about 100 something when I started. I used to do video game stuff back in the day. Like 20 years ago or something. I just used my YouTube as like a place where I could post stuff, you know, like my race car games, my Call of Duty games, whatever I was playing, you know. I would post my videos through that up to YouTube. And then I'd post a couple guitar things here and there, whatever. It wasn't really doing anything. And then, so when I started, I had about 180 subscribers, right? And when I started, I cleaned the channel up completely, turned it into a guitar music only channel. I probably lost about 80 of those like really fast, because people are seeing these videos like, who's this guy? Cut me out real quick. So it took a lot of work, you know. It was a lot of struggle, it was a lot of discouragement. But, you know, you got to persevere with stuff like that, you know. If you want to make it, you know, you have to work harder and persevere than the next guy, and that's what we did. But yeah, it's been a journey. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a lot of fun too. You know, it's been a lot of fun. NFT, thank you, bro. Oof, there you have it, man. There you go. Stardust is the director. I'm just a star and a producer. That's right. Juji's feeling the fire on that one. You came at the right time, Juji. That's a whole new remix of that too. She Devil, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Carmen said that's absolutely blazing. Your speed and precision on Spark. I was what the melody gives us. So I love that melody, man. Raiden Gagnon, man, what's up, buddy? Sixto says, are you a fan of any female guitarists from any music genre? Just curious. Yeah. I've known like Nita Strauss is probably one of the best out there. Her, Courtney Cox. I've seen a lot of ones out there nowadays. Sacra Victoria's one that's unbelievable playing female guitar player. I'm trying to think who else out there. Sophie Burrell is amazing. I'm trying to think who else. I see a lot of Kayla Kent is another one. She's like Dimebag Darrell's daughter of some sort. I don't know. She can smoke it up, man. But yeah, there's a lot of great ones out there, bro, for sure. And for me, it doesn't matter. You can be a man, woman, kid. As long as you're playing something cool and I enjoy it, that's all I need. That's all I need. You said the choir. I know, right? I gave it a little extra spice in it too, so it pops a little harder now. Of course, you need to light a fire. Here's a spark. That's right, bro. That's right. Just play that song. It'll turn it up. Jake said it doesn't like the choir the backtracks, but I sure do. There you go. I'll start now. I mean, Stardust is okay with it as long as I don't overuse it. You know, I have to use it. I call it strategically, Jake. Like I use the choir strategically, and Star's okay with that. It's the long oh, so she gets she don't like. Thanks, Mike. Norma, thank you so much. Don said much better. The harpsichord makes better. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I actually doubled the harpsichord with a woodwind section, so it really pops off. Woody Hiker, thank you, buddy. She Devil, thank you too. Mike knows 0201. Here we go. She Devil, thank you very, very much. Lemon Star says, "Can you listen to some electrical?" I've heard a little bit. It's not really interests me at all. No, didn't really interest me. But a lot of people like it, and that's awesome, man. But yeah, it's not my cup of tea, buddy. Raiden, thanks, bro. Don said, "You don't gotta spend $100 to have a good day." That's true. That's true. There's always something to do for low cost. John, thank you so much, buddy. God bless you, brother. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Corey said it's early. You got 150 likes. That's not too shabby, man. That's cool. Like I said, I never look. I don't look no more. I used to have like a whole dashboard of stuff like stats and this and that. I turned it all off, man. Turn it all off. Donald said Kayla Kent. Yeah, Kayla Kent. Absolutely, brother. Corey said, you ever heard of Samantha Fish? The name does sound familiar to me, but I can't put the name to a face. You know, I've seen that name for sure. Yeah. Don said, Kayla got that smile when she shredded. There you go. There you go. Chris said, who's the girl playing with Primal? Her name is Thalia. I can't remember her last name, but her first name is Thalia. I don't know where she came from. I'm not sure how that worked out, but she's great. Yeah, she can play. I'd have loved to play with Primal Fear, though. Matt's been an old friend of mine for a long time, but I'm not in the game like that, you know. But yeah, she's great. And Magnus is still amazing. Their other guitar player is just phenomenal. I think they're like Thalia Betelcourt or something like that. John said the beautiful thing about music, it's not gender specific, but based upon passion. That's true. That's true. Yeah, it doesn't matter who you are, man. As long as you got the passion, you can pull it off, man. And that's all that matters to me. You know, like I said, I've seen little kids tearing it up, and it's like awesome to watch, man. It's like, that's amazing. It's amazing. All right, well, we're doing 0201 right here. This one's from Mike. Let's crank this up. This is like my Sabotage homage. There you go. right, that's 0201 right there. Woof. It's like that tune is just, after they've remixed that thing, that's like so much cooler to play. It's really, really fun to play. All right, we're gonna move on. We got one more on the list here, and then we're gonna find out make more of a list. But we got Requiem coming up here, so hang tight for that. What else? All right, Requiem's loaded up. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. We truly do appreciate it. And I hope you're having a great night tonight. If you're enjoying the show and new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We'd love to see it. Okay, where we go here? Rick A, man, how you doing out there? Our friend from Japan, Ohio gozaimasu. Good to see you. Sixto said Nancy Wilson of the Heart. The Wilson says of the Heart Band. Oh yeah, she great acoustic player, amazing acoustic player. Absolutely. Mason Ward Ministry, God bless you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Downside ladies from Burning Witches are cool. I don't know their names either. I think I've heard. I think I'm supposed to, or my friends were supposed to open for them. But they were supposed to play down here in Florida. My friends were going to open for them. I don't know if it ever went through or not. I think Courtney Cox plays in that band. She also plays in the Iron Maidens, or she rips it up too. She has her own freaking signature comparison guitar on top of it. I'm like, God, dude. But yeah, Courtney's an amazing player too. T is me. How you doing out there? John knows that 021. Sixto knows Abby. Yeah, Abby's great. She's a great up and coming player for sure. And I've watched her. She's known our channel for a long time, and I've watched her for a couple of years. Yeah, she is just getting better and better and better on that guitar every day. That's a good thing. And she's always expanding her repertoire too, which is a great thing. Same with Brody. But Brody is a young man. T is me. There you go. Juji's feeling it. There you go, T. That's how you do it, bro. Mike B's feeling that heat. Phil knows how to do a barbecue that like button. That's right. T is me. It's like, Jeebus. Thank you, Juji. See Sana Hargite. Hello and thank you. Norma was watching on her phone. Actually, scrolled away. What did I just see? Scar for life. I know. You got to watch out. You got to watch out when you're scrolling around here. Real Pro knows Abby Green's pretty good. Yeah, she's very good. Very good. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. John said, finding harmony and peace in the midst of our current struggles is a blessing that can lead us to the path. That is true, brother. World's in a strange place right now. We never know what's going to happen. Very uncertain. But man, you know how you can keep the faith and you'll be in the right place. Carl said Orianthi played for Michael Jackson. Yeah, she was pretty good. We forgot about Jennifer Batten was the original Michael Jackson touring guitar player. And Jennifer Batten is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Donald said Abby's amazing. She knows how to play anything. That's true. Like I said, she's been expanding her repertoire quite a bit, which is really good. Real said he needs to see more of her own music because I don't think she does originals. Not too often. Not that I know of though. Maybe one or two. Her band has the original stuff. Not too shabby. Aviata Spetcher, there you go. Yuri Dolgurki. How you doing, Yuri? Andre Antunes, buenas noches, amigo. T is me, say Alex Lyson's a good guitar. Yeah, great player, man. And Ritchie, oh yeah, of course, man. Legends of the music industry right there, Don. Donald knows about Jennifer Batten, that's right, Don. I got to meet her a couple years ago. She and Andy Timmons opened up for Uli Roth back in the day, man, like 2016 or something. I went to go see Uli Roth, but they were opening up. And yeah, she was really nice, man. Super cool. Her and Andy were really nice. John knows Lita Ford knows side. That's true too, brother. Mike, you got it, brother. Storm Rider. I'll write it down right now. Andre talked Steve Lukather. Yeah, Steve Lukather is one of the greatest, dude. He's probably like, people just don't know about Steve Lukather so much. Like guitar players do, but normal people don't know much about him. But he played all kinds of stuff, man. Zach says, what's your favorite venue that you played in, Rick? That's a good question. I'd have to say, I mean, there's a place in Switzerland called Z7 in Zesch, Switzerland. That's a real nice place. That was really nice, man. That was a super cool place. Who like the Markt Hall in Hamburg. That was a pretty big place too. It was pretty nice. Of course, the Bang Your Head Festival is probably the best one ever. You know, like 30,000 people going haywire. But yeah, I'd say the place in Switzerland was like really, really nice, man. I mean, it was like one of the cleanest like clubs. It held about 2,000 or 3,000 people in there. It held capacity wise, but man, it was like one of the cleanest looking setups I've ever seen in Europe. It was really, really nice. Russell, he says Peyton Rose. I might have, the name seems familiar. I've heard of Lexi Rose, but I don't know about Peyton Rose. I'll have to look that up. She got a bunch of originals. That's nice, dude. Yeah, there's a bunch of shredders out there. I wish I knew them all, man. The bad thing about today is today in this world, man, there's so many great players out there, and it's hard to catch them all. You got it, Mike. Absolutely, Brian. Thank you for the super chats. John said, he don't forget about Wilson. Yeah, Nancy Wilson, amazing acoustic player. It was the guitar player of Heart was really good. Shoot, what was his name? Man? I can't think of the guy. Shoot, I can't think of his name. The guitar player of Heart back in the day. That guy was really good too. Man. Our friend from Japan says Swedish guitarist Sven Larsson's. I've never heard of Sven Larsson. I'll have to look that up. So many players. It's too much. It's too much. You find your favorites and you stick with that. I have mine. I got a whole list of my favorite guitar players I watch on YouTube and stuff. It's a long list too. Anyway, today's video I posted was actually Requiem for the Lost, the little part in Requiem, and this was a request from Mike, I believe it was, and we're gonna do Requiem for the Lost right now. If you've lost anything or lost anyone in your life, this is for you, because this is the Requiem for the Lost. Let's go. All right, that was Requiem for the Lost right there, man. Oof. That is a crazy tune, man. I go into like a catatonic trance for that one, or whatever you're gonna call it. That's a crazy cut. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely would love to hear that with like a full orchestra, the whole 9 yards. That would be something else for sure, but you never know. We're trying to get there. We're trying to get there. But thanks everyone for hanging out. Appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Love to see it. But I thought Lindsey Buckingham. Lindsey Buckingham's another. He's a very underrated guitar player out there, man. Evan Dro Alves, yes sir. This is a Jackson Dinky Rivers professional. Man. John knows music's an amazing thing. That's right. Judy said, "Woo hoo!" Oh yeah, that's a beauty right there. Val said he got fired at his Walmart group for kissing people that walking. Nice, hey man. At least you're you know, friendly enough. Real Pro, he said he got off after Requiem, but a great stream. Thank you, brother. Take care of yourself, man. There you go, Juji. Real Pro knows to join, like, sub. Ivandro, thank you, buddy. Carmen said Roger Fisher, I think. He was Rick, not 100%. Howard Leese. That's his name. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't remember. Yeah, Howard Leese, L-E-E-S-E, I think it was. That guy's really good, man. I like that, you know, that big album that Hart had. He has some really nice solos on there. But yeah, Howard Leese. But Roger Fisher may have been another one, but I remember that guy. 606 years, Steve Lukather's, everybody's an Alex fan. That's right, yeah. He absolutely is, man. That would be really cool. I know, you know, there's got to be tons of unearthed recordings in there, man. John said he stayed because I hear healing in everything you play. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Val got the candle off for that. Carmic's feeling it. There you go. Donald snapped the string. No. I know. I'm always worried mine's going to break. You know, I never know, man. I could have new strings and something would pop, but luckily I've been very lucky. I've been whamming this thing to bits, man. It's still going. You have to put a Band-Aid on it, Donald. Get a Band-Aid for it. Mike's feeling that. Our friend from Japan says it's very emotional. It's not just fast. Thank you, thank you. Donald said he was vibing to that one. That's what happens. I get worried, you know. Sometimes I'll be just like playing the most easiest thing or something, and the streams I've done, those break. No. Thank you, Judy. Yeah, like I said, I go into some astral plane, like my whole body, my soul just lifts out, and I don't know what goes on with that tune. It's a really wild tune. Thank you, Donald. Val said they all look low. I'll bet. Lisa, how you doing, Lisa? Great to see you out there. Hope you're having a great night. All right, Mike wanted to hear a little Storm Rider, so ain't nothing wrong with that. We'll crank that up. Gotta get. Well, we got about 30 minutes left to go, so we got a few more gems to throw out there. Let's see what I can find here. All right, but this is Storm Rider, everybody. Get your umbrella and your galoshes. We going for a ride. Storm Rider. All right, Storm Rider, that was the cranker right there. That was a good cut of that too. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for hanging out. All right, let's go into some weird territory. I'm gonna try and figure out some weird songs I haven't played in a while. But everyone, thanks for hanging out. We truly appreciate it. Where did we leave off? I remember Lisa was here. All right, Sixto asked David Lee or Sammy. I go with David Lee Roth. I like the older, the early, late 70s, early 80s Van Halen. That was the stuff that I got into. I'm not going to say that the Sammy era was bad. It was okay. It just wasn't, it was different, It was a different vibe, It's almost like, I don't know. Like, the early stuff was like, the party stuff, but then they started to become dads, and then they started writing dad music or something. I don't know. But yeah, David Lee Roth there for me all day. Lisa has stormed over where she at. Hopefully it holds up. Yeah, no doubt. All right, Connor remembers Hart Howard Lease, yeah. Yeah, I remember my uncle showed me how to play the solo for What About Love or something like that when I was really young, like 14 or so. And that was a really cool solo. Wish I could remember it. Karmic, feeling the storm. Mike melting in it, melting away. Our friend from Japan, Don Rigato. Mike's got a storm in there, so you go. Raiden, thank you. Jake said, well, I was away from my computer and heard storm, he came running back. There you go. That's still a classic tune right there. That's one for the orchestra right there. Man, God. Courtney Keller, how you doing out there? Hello, hello. Raiden's feeling the fire, thank you. Sixto said, man, this is a legendary guitar. I hear nostalgia. That's right, man. Oh yeah, all my influences come out in my style all the time. There you go, John. That's how you do it, brother. Shark guitar, thank you, sir. Berserkus is feeling that. How you do it, brother? There you go, Jake. If you want to learn how to bend it like Renstrom, check out that video. That's right. Thanks, Shark guitar. Thank you, Lisa. Mickey, how you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're doing great out there. It's wonderful to see you again. Bleb, we got 20 more minutes to go, so we got a couple more for you for sure. Absolutely, brother. Mickey, we're doing pretty good. Hanging in there for sure. How you been? Hope you're doing well out there. John said that was a great guy. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Also, David Lee Roth, so he did. Sometimes the back ends were missing too. All right, Corey, no problem, brother, no problem. Six will feel the same way. That's how you do it. Joshua Taft, thank you, buddy. King Malu, no, I'm not in a band anymore. I've been in several bands in my life, but now I like to do it all. I do everything solo. I can write all the guitar parts, the bass parts, the drum parts. I don't have vocals, so needed, so no problem. At this rate, if I do have a band, I'll just hire the dudes that I need, Mickey says, am I in time for my song? It could be. Yeah, we got you covered. Jake wonders what version of Mountain Dew tonight. This is. I don't know how I've been. I don't remember drinking as much, but this is called Mountain Dew Baja what is it? Tropical Citrus Punch Baja something. What is it called? I don't even know. Baja Cabo Citrus Tropical Citrus Punch. It's really good. I like this one a lot. I didn't notice that this is the last can I had, so I don't even think I have some old Mountain Dew in the closet for next week, but I'm out of voltage, I'm out of everything, and I've been keeping up on my Mountain Dew purchases. Oh, let's see. Greg in the house, man. He says David Gilmour and Jimmy Page. There's some good ones to like, Lo. That's for sure, man. Juji says shred the bed, no problem, Juji. Hey, I do have the shred the bed shirt. It is released on the store. It just is still hasn't been. It's pending approval from YouTube, which should be a problem. But there is 2 new shirts in the store. We got the Trolls shirt and the shred the bed shirt, coined by Juji. So Juji gets credit for the shred the bed shirt. Sonia, how you doing? Mickey, thank you so much for the super chat. She's from my favorite guitarist, my inspiration. Thank you, Mickey. Just for you, we got your next song. We got your song coming right up. I got you. Aiden, what's up, dude? Joshua says bands are hard to agree with, fighters. Exactly. Joshua knows, man. I always liken it to, you know, being married to 4 other guys. So if you're a guy, you probably wouldn't like being married to 4 other guys. It's a strange setup. It's not like that, but it's totally like that. John says 7 more 200 successfully. Oh, nice, dude. Hey, man, 200 likes any likes is good enough for me anymore. I stopped worrying about likes. You know, it's like, it's nice and it helps. But you know what, man? Everyone that's here, the only people that matter are the ones that are here hanging out and watching. That's what's up. Greg says that in Alan Parsons. It's not, actually, no. But yeah, Eye in the Sky. I didn't know about that one, but no, I got the idea from Iron Maiden, Power Slave album. Mickey been working a lot. I hear you. Yeah, I'm pretty much, I wake up at 10:30 and I go to bed at 4 a.m. And there's something going on between that time the whole time. So yeah, I feel you. I feel you there. All right, well, Mickey wants to hear Symphony 40, so that's what we gonna do. Let's crank that up here for her. If I can find it. All right, here we go. This old classic for sure. This is off my album. If you didn't know, or maybe you did know, I have an album. It's here on my YouTube channel. Go to my YouTube page, click on the Releases tab. You can hear the whole album as much as you like. It's also on iTunes, Amazon. You can hear this song on there as well. This is called Symphony 40. right, that Symphony 40 right there. That was for Mickey. Thank you, Mickey. that was a good cut of that, too. A lot of clean cuts tonight, I'll tell you what. I totally forgot to hit record button on my thing, but I'll have to download this from YouTube. But man, that's some good stuff right there. All right, what was I going to do? I'm going back to trying to find some wacky tunes that Jake hadn't heard yet. We might not have heard this one. I don't even remember this one. Origin. I don't think Jake heard no Origins. We'll try that one out. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Make sure if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying this show. Where we leave off with it. That made me laugh. Val said, "Donald, your comment game is strong." I know. But I feel it's all good. I won't judge you, Donald, if you don't have comments. I'm pretty lazy when it comes to stuff. I'll just be like, you know, at work I have to be very precise. But when I'm just typing out comments stuff, man, I totally forget about periods, commas, the whole nine, man. I'm really big with exclamation marks. That's my thing. Carmack knows the Symphony 40. Yes, sir. Jake knows it too. That's right. That's right. Rick French Fry, brother, thank you so much for becoming a member, dude. Get your VIP access. All kinds of good stuff on the members page, Mick French. And I need to add a lot more too. I've been really slow with adding stuff to anything, but I'm gonna throw some new stuff up there too, including the latest backing track that I used for my intro. I'll be slapping that up there. For those who want to shred on it, at least. There you go, French. We appreciate you, brother. Hey, Jake said you see a troll, and there's always one. Always one out there. We found a quote. It was a really good quote. It's like, people in pain are always trying to find someone to hate. I'll say it again. People in pain are always trying to find something to hate. That is the definition of a troll right there. I didn't see the comments. I don't know. Not that it would have bothered me. There you go, Mickey. That's what's up. Love it. Lawrence Kenner, what's up, buddy? Good to see you again, man. Scotch in the house said, if you go back in time in the 80s era, what group band would you like to play with? I would have loved to have been with like King Diamond, probably. Or Judas Priest, one of the two, man. That would have been amazing. Speaking of King Diamond, what's up, dude? That's class. I didn't even see your name. But yeah, the band King Diamond, the man King Diamond, I'd have loved to like be one of the guitar players for his band. I love the stuff that it is. So good. Lauren said, before you go to bed, you had to check it out. Thank you, brother. Ryan's nephew, thanks, bro. Don said, what am I supposed to say? Was my comments are going to go out wrong or come out wrong? I feel you. That's funny. I know when you like write one long sentence without commas, it could lose its integrity. How about that? King Diamond knows them facts. Yes, sir, buddy. Don said, see, this is what I'm talking about. I figured it out. Val, he don't like clowns, I feel you. A lot of people don't. Don said, he voiced the text. Yeah, I don't use it at all. I hate it, man. I hate it. Cicero, buenas noches, mi amigo. How you doing, buddy? King Diamond said he wasn't sure what band is King Diamond, but I got the name from a song from the band Team. So interesting. Yeah, King Diamond is he's a known. No, I'm not going to say anything. His religion doesn't matter. But he's basically a heavy metal horror story writer, and he's got one of the craziest singing voices in heavy metal. He also has some of the best musicians to play with him as well. But yeah, he's amazing, dude. If you want to hear some King Diamond, go listen to Abigail. It's a masterpiece. King Diamond, Abigail, masterpiece, 100%. Production, songwriting, from start to finish. It's one big horror story on a metal album. It's amazing. Jake said Rick playing for Peace during their prime. I know, right? I loved it. Yeah, I wanted to be in Judas Priest. That's like when I was real young. That's like I loved Judas Priest. I loved their music, loved everything about it, the look, the sound. I was like, man, this would be amazing. But yeah, I was too young. Mistaken, not forsaken. What's up, buddy? Jim Miller, how you doing, bro? Joey's back from dinner. Much love to you, brother. Hope you had a good one. There you go, King. Yeah, it's my favorite album. There's several other great albums, but that's the one right there. That was like the pinnacle of amazing stuff, for sure. All right, Origin. What is this? This is called 418. Let me see if there's a cheat sheet for this. I don't think there is, actually. Okay, I remember this. I don't think there's any key changes. There is one, but I'll have to figure it out. I don't have it written down. All right, this actually has a title. It's called Origin. Let's give it a run. Okay, that was called Origin right there, man. That's a cool tune. I like the change. I like the change when it goes into solo. That's really neat. I barely remember writing it. I wrote that song in April 18th, actually. Not too long ago. But man, I haven't played a lot of these tunes. Anyway. Mel Gillum in the house. He said, dude, I know you've heard it 1,000 times. You're a beast. Well, thank you so much, dude. I truly appreciate that. Yeah, thank you so much, man. Christian Mendiola, hello, buddy. Mike B knows Welcome Home Rocks. Oh, yeah, that's a classic. That's like one of the most classic riffs. Christian, thank you so much, buddy. Mistaken, thank you too, man. Joe's feeling it. There you go. Thank you, Lisa. McFrench, you're rocking. Joe Timmons knows how we do it. Lawrence Kennard, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you, Joe. McFrench, that's a madman. That's some wild stuff going on there. Thank you, Joe. Press Hard, God bless you, brother. Shine Art, thank you so much there. Karmic, take care of yourself, brother. Have a great one. Clara the Wolf Vampire, how you doing out there? All right. Oh, I'll see. What is this song? What's 425? Do I have a cheat sheet for this? I don't see a cheat sheet. So what is this? That's a pretty cool tune. We played that one. What's this one? All right, let's see, 0509. Okay, D minor, easy stuff. All right, I'll play this one. This is a real neat tune. I haven't played this one in a while either. I definitely know Jake hadn't heard this. I have barely played this in God knows how many months. So. All right, King says Scotch Tea sound. That's awesome, Scotch Tea. We know Scotch Tea very well, man. Thanks to Scotch Tea. Good to see you tonight, man. Thank you, Joe. Nuzo Puro, yo, what's up, dude? All right, let me see what I remember this. Okay. All right, this one's a newer tune for sure. It's called 0509. Very neoclassical. Let's try it a try. I haven't played this in a minute. My cheat sheet says D minor is the solo, so we'll remember that. haven't played that in forever. That came out pretty cool though. Thank God it was only like one key change. It wasn't too shabby though. I appreciate y'all hanging out and checking it out. Oh man. Where we leave off with, man? Osman, how you doing, bro? Great to see you, buddy. Joe says on shadows are using. No, I don't think so. No, no. It's just a. It's got basically just a heavy duty rhythm behind it. Real crunchy, chunky rhythm. I don't think I have any harmonies set for that, but yeah, I never use octaves. If anything you ever hear I do, it's a third harmony. If I have something in the background, I have third harmonies. Like that right there those were all third harmonies. Or minor third harmonies, I should say. Little Haji in the house wearing that full CPAP and rocking out. I take care of yourself, brother. I know how that goes, man. I had a friend that had to wear one of those machines. So hopefully it keeps you going, man. Appreciate you. Keep rocking, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Joseph, that's a pure crisp sound. Thank you so much. Joe says, my system rocks and you sound perfect through it. Thank you, bro. I put a lot of time in the mixing. I've been learning a lot more, too, how to mix and master and stuff like that from a friend of mine. So a lot of the newer songs I've been updating with better mixing and stuff. So these songs just sound pretty pumping. Thank you, Mick French. That's what's up, brother. Jack Crow said, let's get 300. Man, are we that close? I don't even know, man. Been a pretty good night though, man. I'm very happy. I love when we see a lot of people here hanging out. That's the best. That's the best. Joe Timmons feeling that. There you go, brother. Jake says, check this off the list of the new Rick Renstrom songs I read that. Love the harmonies on. Thank you, brother. That's a cool jam right there. Otter Pop, thank you, bro. Norma's feeling it. Joe asked, he used Ernie Ball's nines. I use the same, yeah. Ernie Ball, Super Slinky nines. Been using them pretty much primarily my whole life. I love those ones. All right, so what the hell is this song here? All right, 0523. Huh, okay, okay, G sharp, okay. Man, I'm gonna play some, I probably should get off, but I got time. I'll play a couple more other ones here. Some of these new ones. I haven't played them in a while, so I don't care. If I mess up, at least I know I got y'all here to watch me mess up. Oh, Joe said octave. No, I don't have one, no. I remember when I was a kid, my uncle, I heard, the first time I heard harmonies before, I asked my uncle, how does he do that? And he goes, oh, it's an octave pedal. I was like, oh, wow. So I got an octave pedal, and I was like, this don't sound like it. So when I was a kid, I had an octave pedal, but I don't know why. It was only because my uncle said he thought that's what the harmonies were. And he didn't know. But no, I don't think there's any octave on that at all, like that. Emma in the house says, whoever's buying with me using the side emojis, you rule. Also great work. Thank you, Emma. Appreciate that. Thanks, Sixto. Steve in the house. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Thank you so much, man. Oh. Sis Lee in the house. The weekend's going pretty good. It's been a nice, chill day so far. Stardust and I have a lot of work we do during the day and night, and we've been working real hard, and it's been going really well. We got something happening on the outside, non-musical, non-guitar, or anything like that. Completely different from what I do. But man, we're blowing up on Instagram like you wouldn't believe. It's so good. Lauren says, you got to go to bed, but your song's got me so hyped. I know, man, I know. We're going to try this one here. I'm trying to play all these songs for Jake that he never heard. All right, we're going to see. And the key change on this is G sharp. I hope I got it. It's G sharp. No, it ain't G sharp. Alright, G sharp it is for the solo. I'll remember that. This one's called 0523. Let's give it a shot. tune's pretty crazy. Crazier than I remembered it, that's for sure. But that's a cool one. That was called 0523, I believe. Or was it? 0523, that's right. Alright, yo, thank you so much for hanging out. We appreciate it. How are we looking here, man? Oh, yeah. Not too bad. I think we're doing another song or two. I want Jake to hear as many new songs so you can remember. Anyway. Much love to you, Joe. Thank you so much, buddy. Sixto asked, did I ever sing leads or backup? Not really, no. Rob wanted me to sing backup. I was like, nah, bro. I'm just going to play guitar, man. That's it. I should have probably took lessons from him, man, because it probably would help him out. But I just wanted to play guitar. That's all I wanted to do. But I never wanted to be lead vocalist, never. Mike knows, watch out at B sharp. That's right, brother. Ryan, thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that. Roddy Wren knows how we do it. That's right. All right, Joe, take care of yourself, my friend. Much love to you, brother. Have a great rest of the night. Down that was a cool keychain. That was a different one. You know, I always try and look for something that can fit, but be so different that it'd be like it would pop your ear, you know. There you go, McFrench. Thank you, Lisa. Mike, take care, brother. Have a great rest of the night, my man. Fat Boys Barbecue, thank you, brother. Jake said those 30-second note harmony runs are insane. On my best day, I could hit maybe every fourth note. He said practice, laziness. I know, man, I know. You got to put that time in, sadly. I've been working harder, you know. I keep making up new exercises. Like, man, my thing right now is 16 notes. I've really slacked hard on my 16th notes, so I've been really, really practicing those quite often. At least an hour or so a day if I can. And then, yeah, doing that has even helped my 30-second notes become even cleaner and faster. There you go, Sixto. Take care, Mike. Thank you, bro. We'll see what this next is. I'm trying to run through a couple of these weirdo songs. Let me see what this is. 620. That sounds pretty fun. Let's give it a try. All right, then. This has key changes, a whole bunch. E flat. All right, the key change is E minor to G minor. Oh, boy. Gonna be wild. All right, everybody, this one's called 062026. Give it a try. That's another one. I barely remember playing these things or writing these songs. That's a nice one though. It's real. I like the melody of that. Very nice. There's one other one here, 627. How's this one go? Let's hear the first couple notes. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. All right, well, this will be the ender song. We'll do this last one right here. And then, yeah, this one's a pretty cool one. It's like my cyberpunk neoclassical shred song. E.M. Osashi, hello. Dorigato gozaimasu. Good to see you. Don't say it's a pleasure to hear these ones that don't get played for you. I know. It's fun for me to play because I just haven't played them. And I remember like bits and pieces. Once I started going, it's like, okay, I kind of remember this, kind of remember that. And then, yeah, it's like, wow, why am I not playing these songs? But it's like hard, you know. You get 2 hours a night, and everyone wants to hear a certain thing, and I love to play whatever anyone wants to hear. And I just like forget about these songs sometimes, so it's kind of cool. Jake, thank you so much for that super chat, brother. He said, here's a little tip for the bonus shreds. I always like hearing your stuff he's missed. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, we'll end with another one. If I remember, this one's actually a pretty cool one. So that's for sure. Mick French, oh, that's a banger. Yeah, that one, that Mick French, that was called, that was 0620, that one. Yeah, no title of that, but yeah, 0620. Thank you, Lisa. Floyd knows. Get it. That's what's up, brother. Jake said that one's hitting him in the fields right there. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I was like getting wild with some stuff. You know, I was like on a roll for a while, and I think I just got burned myself out on songwriting, you know. I just kept going and going and going. I don't think it's now that I can't write a song every week. It's just like, we get so much busier now. Like the last month or two has been incredibly busy for Star and I. You know, we've got so much things going on, so many different things in the background going on. And I need to try and, you know, focus a lot of more energy into what we're doing. Because, you know, my channel is where it's at. It's doing what it's doing. I have ideas to make it grow even further, but that takes time as well. So right now it's just the short videos every day, streams pretty much every day. So it keeps, you know, in the same line, you know, big deal. But a lot of the other time I want to put effort into what we're doing, Star and I. So, but it's all coming together. It's all coming together. I'll be back to writing more tunes. I promise you that. It's just me sitting down and hashing something out. It doesn't take long. Floyd, thank you so much, brother. Gio says streaming or vinyl. You can check out my album on streaming. Yeah, right here on my YouTube channel. You go to the releases tab. The entire album's there. It's on iTunes, Amazon. Not too many people buy CDs or vinyl. There are people that do. Unfortunately, it doesn't justify enough people for me to have those created. And they don't sell, and I sit on that stuff, which sucks. So it's easier just to have digital nowadays. Thank you, Floyd. All right, we're gonna do one more last song here, y'all. Once again, thanks so much, everyone, for hanging out tonight. I truly appreciate it. Is there anyone else streaming that I should know of tonight? I don't think Brody's not streaming tonight. I don't think anyone probably is. Maybe somebody. About it. Well, let me know if y'all like some blues guitar. I'll shoot you over to Dave, guitar guy. We'll do that anyway. Why not, man? Whatever. Dave's a really cool dude. He plays nothing but blues songs. So if you're looking to relax and chill after this crazy heavy metal shred fest, Dave's your guy. He's a real nice guy. We love Dave. But this one's called, we're going to do this last tune, 627. And then we'll be out of here, yo. I got to get back to work in the living room. But hopefully I remember this one. I think it says a cheat sheet. It certainly does. A sharp. Okay. Anyway, here we go. 627. Let's rock and roll. going too shabby. 0627. I totally forgot what key that was in the beginning. And I figured it out. And I remember there was like a whole chorus part, so I figured it out too. Well, that's been a while since I played that one, but once I got it together, it was pretty all right. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much, everybody. All right, McFinch feeling that. There you go. Kilania Rome talking about Slash. There you go. Yeah, Slash good player. Cool. Say this to Epic. Thank you so much. Mickey, you're quite welcome. Thank you so much. Cody, thank you so much, buddy. He said he didn't even think about playing after his accident. Hey, man, you never know. You got to find ways to, you probably find ways to overcome and adapt just about anything in this world if you want it that badly. But yeah, anything you could do, brother, you could do it. Floyd says, yeah, Ethan Tyler. Yeah, I've seen him play, yeah. Last time I saw him, his like sound is just, I feel bad for all these dudes out there. And there's a lot of really good guitar players out there, Floyd. But they don't do their homework, and they don't use tools that could make them sound so much better. The cell phone audio is just hurts my ears, man. But he's a really good player. There's no doubt about it. He's an amazing player, dude. Really, really good. And I hope he does whatever dreams he has on YouTube is fulfilled, man, for sure. But yeah, there's a bunch of dudes out there, dude. I see a whole bunch of them, Floyd. Ross Dixon Ellis is another guy. But he's been working to get his sound much better, and his audio and video and all that stuff. So he's been doing something. But yeah, Ross is another smoking player too, man. Look out for him if you're doom scrolling. Thanks, Jake. Cody says, can you do any covers? Or I do original songs, Cody. Yeah, that's all I do is all original stuff. I had a pinned comment here, but I think it disappeared. But yeah, I know a lot of covers and stuff like that, but it's all 80s stuff. Nothing after like 1991, honestly. Thanks, McFrench. Yeah, that's a ripping drum beat there. Aaron, what's up, buddy? Great to see you tonight. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. Don said this was so super. Thank you, bro. I need to play that one more often. I need to hash that one out a little bit. That's cool. Thanks, Cody. Absolutely, Floyd. Absolutely, man. Yeah, it's a lot. It's hard. YouTube's hard, bro. YouTube is so difficult out there, man. But I try not to give anyone advice, you know. People ask me, you got it. I'll give you my advice. But people that don't ask me, I don't come at people. You know, people come to me like, bro, you should play more covers, or bro, you should get some fireworks in your place with laser beams and stuff and this and that. Like, I don't take advice. If I don't ask for it, I don't need it. But that's why I'm the same way. You know, if no one's asking me, I'm not going to give it to them. But yeah, if anyone ever needs anything, let me know. If you need advice, you need help, come to my Discord. I got you covered, man. I help a lot of people over there as much as I can. Don said he was watching Daniel today. Daniel, man, if Daniel could just play more, bro, he'd be. But man, you know, Daniel's in a spot right now. He's got to work. He needs a job. You know, he needs all this stuff. He needs to make money. He ain't gonna make money doing guitar stuff. He'll make money selling them cars, but he's gonna find out that what's more important in life. You know, unfortunately. Maybe he'll become a millionaire, then he won't have to worry about it. That's what I always. You know, when I dedicated so much time in my life, I went to school, so I didn't have to work when I was a kid, you know. Before I joined Rob Rock, I was in a car accident and I got a settlement, you know, and I didn't have to work, so I could practice guitar again, you know. So it takes dedication, but when you're doing work, a day job and stuff, it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough to keep going, but he's got the skills. He broke through the wall and he's got the skills, and no doubt. He's a good kid too, man. Thanks, cool. You know how we do, brother. James said he's reading an article. They have Malmsteen at 14 and Vi at 13. Can you believe that? Wow, man, that's crazy, dude. Thanks, Floyd. Appreciate that, man. 731 Jason. Nah, bro, we're actually out of here, bro. I don't even know who Ken Millens is. So it almost sounds like an adult film star with that kind of name. But hey, man, you do you, brother. Maybe you'll find someone. Look for Johnny Hazard. He's a country artist on here. I don't know if he's playing tonight or not, but you go check him out for sure. But other than that, yo, I got to get out of here, man. Go do some work. I appreciate everyone hanging out tonight. I really do. I won't be back tomorrow night, I don't believe. Sundays are usually a day off nowadays. I'll be back on Monday, though. And I hope you come back. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm going to end the stream, send you over to Dave, guitar guy, for some nice blues. So if you don't need to doom scroll, you want to hear some nice chill blues, man, Dave's your guy. With that being said, everyone have a great rest of the day or night wherever you're at. Stay safe out there. Be good to each other. Take care of each other. That's all we got left. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Jake, you're welcome, brother. Thanks for being here, man. Take care, James. Take care, NFT. Everyone else, thank you so much. We'll see you on Monday for sure.